Alright, so we got the new coolant hoses in. I'll try to snake this one in here. It's gotta go down. There we go. That should get us. So I don't even know how. Camera, it's hard to get you down in there, but I got that. So I got this hose snaked down in there. All right, so you got a better idea of where we're at. So we're in by the exhaust. That's the air compressor right there, and the coolant hose I have snaked down alongside the, just below the exhaust manifold. And then we'll go to the bottom. We'll hook it up on the bottom, and then we'll get it on the back of the air compressor. All right, so we're going in from the underside here. This oil pan. Sorry if I'm handing sideways, but this thing. And then there's a starter. You can see I put a rag up on top of the starter. Just keep the wrench away from it. So you got to get up in here. See if I can get the camera up in there where it'll stay. All right, we'll see if I can see. This is kind of a blind corner here to work around. Get this hose up. Get it on the back of there. There's a fitting just like this one on the back side of the air compressor here, which on these 8V92s is up under the kind of the bedroom floor, I guess you can. If I can at least get it started, I think I can go down from below. Get a wrench on it. Which I think I may have. Nope. Just can't reach that side. Alright, so we're on the back side. See, that thing is not quite lined up. I'm gonna have to try to barely reach it from where I'm at right now. Try to lift it up on there. See if I can get it to start it there. Jacob, can you reach in from the top there? See this hose right here? Pick up on it. Put your hand under it. Pick up on it. push it toward me some. Hold it right there. Keep moving it around. Are you pushing it in?
Yeah. Boy, everything hurts.
You need to grab it with your hand.
God, no lead free.
There you go. Just gonna get it tight. Alright, I think it's tight. So we'll get the bottom side of it tightened up, and that'll be the tough one in, hopefully. Can you see that?
It's focusing on something to its left.
Is that better?
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to snug this guy up on the bottom side. It's above the starter. Alright. That should be tight. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we're down here on the engine block. I took this coolant hose off. So I'm going to remove this plug. I ended up draining the coolant system to make it a little easier. So we got our new hose here. Stick this guy in there. Get it started. Getting two hands in here is a real challenge. I think I gotta start it off there and go the rest of the way with the wrench now. So it's important to make sure you got the mating face of any JIC fitting real clean. Any speck of dirt, when you tighten it down on it, it's gonna end up messing it up and it'll cause leaks. This is a cooling system. It's not really under high pressure, so it's not going to be as bad, but still you want the surfaces clean. The mating surface of the JIC fitting. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. Get some nice neighbor's dog barking. Remind you of a Bus Grease Monkey video. So this port is on the back of the head on the passenger side of the bus. So I'm not going to snug that all the way down because I may need to twist this hose. So I'll just leave it a little loose. Get you aimed up here. Get this other fitting. See if it'll focus there. So get this plug out of there. The head got a little bit of coolant in it. So this is the mating face right here, this angled face. That's what needs to be really clean when you put these together. So get our hose in here. This is a short hose, so you kind of gotta twist it a little bit. Pain to get in here with two hands. Sorry, there's not much you can see, but it's the only spot I can put my hand in there to work. I'll try to get this turned up as much with my hand as possible. So I'm going to snug this up. The other thing here is a good idea, and I'll get one in a second, is those other ones I couldn't really reach another wrench in there, but it's always good to have another backer wrench on the actual hose, this hex on the hose side, so that way you're not twisting the hose when you're tightening it. So the big one, these are number 8 JIC fittings, and then usually this is at 7/8. This is, I think, 3/4. So let's see if I can get a 3/4 wrench here. I think that's probably, yeah. So there, so you can hold the hose and turn the hose. Make sure it's not twisted. And then snug it down. There we go. And then we'll snug up this bottom one too. Camera don't want to stay where I put it. Well, there it goes. Might be a better view. My legs are falling asleep too, but I keep trying to move. See, kind of turning that other wrench. So you don't want it to twist that hose. You want to make sure you're holding the hose side in the position where it wants to sit naturally. Tighten up the fitting side. Slipped off there. All right. It's nice and snug. All right, so we're putting the coolant back in. I got this little pump that I use. It's from a portable parts washer, so it's designed to pump, you know, oily fluids or whatever. So pumping the coolant back in.